Hi there, it's Sarah from Inspire Tarot. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well today. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. The Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I automatically like these cards coming out today. The Eight of Cups is a card of kind of being dissatisfied with where you're at and wanting to move on, knowing that there's another 2 cups to go. So yeah, we don't always want to move on, but we just kind of feel compelled to go for more. There's something within our spirit that makes us want to go for more, and that's a good thing. We should always be striving for the light. We don't realise, or maybe we do realise, just how much of a lack state we're in. I think what we don't realise is just how lofty our thinking can go. It's kind of beyond our comprehension really on this level, but as we purify the mind and go through this process, then we just keep going for more and more, and it's more and more purity of thought rather than more and more things in the external. We're always looking to feel better. That's our inner barometer, which is how we feel. And Three of Pentacles is a beautiful card because the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration and teamwork, and yeah, it's about working together in a way that's very harmonious, where we have excellent communication. Everyone's working towards a common goal. Everyone's using their skills and talents. It also signifies that we're on the right path when this card comes out, which is always good to know. And then the Ten of Pentacles card coming out afterwards. The Ten of Pentacles is a card basically about abundance, about everything working out. So it's probably, we always think that everything in the material world going right for us is kind of the benchmark. And yes, we do achieve all of those things when we're aligned with the spirit, but for us, the real harmony is reuniting in mind. That's where the real Ten of Pentacles comes in. It's kind of not of this world. It's a wealth. It's our divine inheritance, and it's a wealth, a stability, just a feeling anchored in truth and peace. It's essentially not attached to the material at all. We can enjoy the material, and we trust that the material things that we need will come in and go out. But we're not attached to them per se. We're very anchored in the heart, very anchored in trust and anchored in God, and we feel good. And that's all because we've decided many times over that we want to level up with the Eight of Cups, that it's time to move forward. And then we understand with the Three of Pentacles that we feel good when we collaborate with others and when we give back, when we do God's will. So yeah, these are 3 beautiful cards to start the reading. The Ace of Pentacles is a card about new starts, usually in the material realm. So it could be a new project or a new group of people that you're meeting. But yeah, this is exciting. The aces are sort of something that comes around temporarily. It's a fleeting thing, so we need to take advantage when these things come round. It could be in any form. It could be a project, or it could be a new friendship. It could be a project on a house, or a craft project, anything really where you're just following your bliss and you feel excited. Something practically that you can do and use for a backdrop for mind training. Hello, Pulse. Hello. The King of Cups. So the King of Cups is usually very mature emotionally. I think of this character as very altruistic and a powerful leader, somebody who's very healed, somebody who's kind of gone through all the different levels of healing, understands all the different phases and stages of healing, and is able to give back, is able to hold space for people in a very caring way. So the King of Cups is a wonderful card to come out because it just shows that yeah, we've mastered the heart, we've mastered relationships, and we're very altruistic, and we can be a businessman or or a business person, but the business is usually maybe a non-profit or just aligned with our purpose, our divine purpose. So it would be a way of giving back or making life better for people. It definitely wouldn't be a soul-sucking kind of business. It'd be something that makes life better for our fellow humans, which is always good to know. The next card out is Temperance. So Temperance is all about balance, all about what we put in and what we take out. So we want to always be putting in more love and taking out the ego, because the ego is a nightmare, as we know. It's always trying to confuse us. So yeah, Temperance is just all about finding that emotional balance within, that equanimity, that inner peace and alignment, which we only really have when we are prepared to slow down and check ourselves. Whenever the ego gets stirred up, we really need to slow down, go within, attune with the spirit, come back into our power, come back into our peace. And often when we do this, it means that we're being moderate with things in our lives, rather than being addicted to things and like actively pursuing external things as if it's the be all and end all. Temperance is reminding us that it's balance of mind that we're after, balance of heart and mind. We're looking for that harmony. Okay, the next card out is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is probably a little bit like the King of Cups in that it likes to give back. It's probably a bit more of a dynamic kind of card, somebody who is very passionate and somebody who follows their purpose. And the more we follow our purpose with the good of others in the mix, then the better we feel. All real happiness comes from doing God's will, as we know. The King of Wands is probably very entrepreneurial, somebody who's very attuned to their intuition, who's very creative and come up with fantastic ideas, and usually somebody who's very, very passionate and very compelling. So somebody who is an ideal person to explain and sell the benefits of following the spiritual path to people who are ready. So yeah, somebody who's definitely comfortable with the limelight. So yeah, that's a great card. It always feels better to use our skills for good, without a shadow of a doubt. The Six of Wands is a card about success and victory. Again, this is a beautiful card coming out on the back of the other cards. So this shows that we've had victory, and that victory is often of a public nature, which means that our inner work has paid off, and now other people are being swept up by our teachings or whatever we're doing to empower people. It could be that we're making music, something that unites people and kind of gets them in touch with their emotions, or it could be that we're just creating something that helps people and brings people together. So let's see what comes next. King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody who is very keen on the truth. We've got a lot of kings coming out in this reading, which is a wonderful sign. Yeah, the King of Swords is a character who's very focused on the truth, somebody who's very discerning, impartial and fair, and somebody who speaks up. This person doesn't hide away from, they don't really focus on emotions, and they may come across as being too blunt sometimes, but with them being a king, they usually have mastered this quite well. They like to speak their truth. And as we know on our spiritual path, speaking our truth, being authentic is absolutely paramount. We've got to get the right balance between head and heart. And in this reading, we've got the cups, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords. So this shows that we've got mastery over the mind, the heart, and our purpose. So yeah, these are really fantastic cards to come out together. Next we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about our spiritual path. We associate the owl with being like wise counsel. We're always purifying our beliefs. We may be born into a family that has traditional beliefs and we don't really feel as if they resonate with us. So it's all about resonating with what we value and what makes sense to us. I know as soon as I heard the teachings of A Course in Miracles, they made sense to me. It was almost like I remembered them, as if I knew them before, and it was like, oh yeah, how could I forget? How could I forget that we're unified and that unity is the only sanity there is? Now the other card that we have that's come out is the Queen of Cups. So the queens are more focused on the inner world. The kings are more focused on they have mastery over the external world, and the queens over the inner world. So the Queen of Cups is definitely very in touch with her intuition. She's very loving and caring and nurturing. Also very creative and very able to balance the heart and mind and follow her creative pursuits. So she's a wonderful role model. The kings and queens are usually they have sufficient mastery over the suit that they can give back, they can teach and share their wisdom with other people, which is always a beautiful thing. And then the Wheel of Fortune was the last card that came out. The Wheel of Fortune is just about fated change, about reminding us that change in this world is constant, and that we should enjoy everything that happens but without clinging to it, and accept that anything that happens to us that feels unpleasant or painful is only painful to the ego, and to the spirit it's always an opportunity for us to learn and grow, and that we have to understand that we are in this world of change. We do go through cycles, and we just need to learn to see things differently, and remember that we reap what we sow, and always stay aligned with our purpose. And if we wobble and we get upset, then we rely on our skills. We rely on the spirit, and we rely on our own ability, our inner strength from God to just align with peace, align with truth, and to forgive ourselves as we go through these challenging emotions and things, because everything is perfect for us. Okay, so I think that was a very powerful reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it inspiring. I love you all. I'll see you again. Bye.